Well, here's a late 80s Doctor Who episode that I didn't care for, which is just about all of them. I didn't care for too much. And, I mean, every now and then there's some of them, hey, you know, there was some amount of potential. There really wasn't here. You know, you've got this princess or queen or whatever, I forget, escaping with her child, I guess. Was it her child? I can't even remember. I lost interest very quickly. And seeing it again didn't change anything. It's cheaply done and shot outside. The one interesting thing, which I guess maybe they couldn't afford it or whatever, but if they had made the main villains look like these green army men that they used for Delta's troops, that'd have been a lot better. I mean, they're kind of silly looking and everything, but still, I think that you could have made them maybe with a menacing mask or what have you. But instead, it's just these guys in black suits. They're the Bannermen, and they just want to wipe out Delta's people. And she's got one child who hatches from an egg, and starts off looking like a booger, but then just turns into a blonde girl like her, and but has a powerful I don't know, sonic scream or singing voice that's not so great. But anyway, meanwhile, the Doctor and Mail, well, they're once again looking to vacation somewhere, come upon some spacefaring people who give time-traveling bus tours. So it's a bus that travels through time and space. Yeah. But just, you know, isn't all that big on the inside like the TARDIS. So not as fancy, but still, you know. And they said, hey, we're going to go to Earth in the 1950s. So they're like, okay. And there's a Fonzie guy there. He has his motorcycle girlfriend, but he's going to fall in love with Delta just because he does. And she kind of gets close to the Doctor, you know. She's just going to move on with him. Didn't happen, though. No. So, I don't know. She just lost out because he'd rather be with, you know, strange alien lady who was, you know, pretty hot. But I don't know, she lays eggs, dude. I don't, you know, and they're originally boogers. But he decided he needed to join their people. So he decided to eat the baby's food, and it started to mess with him. So that's how you become one of them. So I don't know, was there really any threat of genocide here if you could just, all you got to do is eat their baby food? Anyway, that's really about it. There is, okay, it's the 50s. Some American agents were looking for what looked to be Sputnik or another version of it. And it was just two old farts that were hanging around at this park. And they ran around and then ran around again and rode some motorcycles. That's about it. But again, the army guys looked pretty cool, but they were only there very briefly at the beginning. And the rest of it was, well, running around and riding a motorcycle here and there. And the bus. There was that. And that was it. Yeah. I got nothing. just, you know, just... Anyway, there wasn't a whole lot of Mail in it, but I was never a big fan of Mail, you know. She was around. You know, there was this bit where they booby-trapped the TARDIS, but then, of course, the bad guy, you know, sets off his own trap and blows up. That was something, I guess. But, yeah. Well, we got one more in this season. Boy, maybe things will take a turn for the better, huh? Yeah, I guess who's coming. Because, yeah, the good news, hey, Mail's leaving, but, yeah. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I don't really have anything else for this one. So anyway, there you go. Delta and the Bannermen, which sounds like a band from the 50s, you know? Like she's the singer, but then all she would be able to do is that weird noise, whatever the hell it was, and then the band, their ears start to bleed, and that's why they broke up. It's too bad. It's too bad. Well, maybe not too bad, because they're doubtful they would have any really catchy tunes, you know. So, yeah. Anyway.